Sip some tea with me, Coach C. Bitter. I believe this is the best and most healthiest way to drink your tea. Are we ready to flip some cards to see what the ancestors have to say? So, beloveds, let me share a quick little message. I tried to edit and delete some of the video footage because I thought it was just too long. Anyway, long story short, I'm not just brewing and pouring water and tea. There are messages from our ancestors that comes up throughout the whole process, even the pouring the water, the tea. Everything has a message. So if I were you, I would listen attentively to receive a message for your love life. It may be a little long today, but just listen up. I just had to say that. I'm not just pouring and sipping tea. There are messages waiting for thee. So I'm making me some Dream, which is our ancestor tea. This is my sampler. And I heard, or I got the impression to do a consult, possibly an ancestor consult, since this is the ancestor tea. But I also got do a love consult because I didn't do one yesterday, and I normally do one on Sundays and attach it to Sunday inspiration, but I did not. So we shall see. Let's sip some tea, shall we? Keep my little teapot a little warm in its little ceramic base. Remove the peephole. First time I lit that. Can't see the light. I have some lemon and ginger in my ancestor tea. Let's get ready to get into this consult. I thought about doing a consult. I know they have such a thing as tea leaf reading. I'm gonna see if I can get a message from my teas, ancestors. Do you have a message for us from the leaves? This is just my little sampler. But perhaps our ancestors want to say something. I know something old. The ancestors got something to say about love. Because I was pouring this and then I got the impression to do a love consult. So this message that we're about to get concerning love is from our ancestors. Stay tuned as I keep my tea warm. I'm trying to steep it more so that it can get a little darker, but perhaps I need some more tea leaves in there and some more hot water. Let's see. Maybe I'll add a little bit more tea in there. Let's see what y'all think. Smells good. Get a good angle here. into the little dispenser here because I want my tea to be a little darker. So I need more water. And this is how I begin to make the mess, because I pour this tea out back into here so that it can steep that, but perhaps I just need to add some more hot water. So I shall return. So I'm getting my hot water, and I got an impression to get one of my balloon flowers, right? And now here's the message. Your love life is going to bloom like this flower will bloom when I drop it in the water. You're going to see it go from a little bud into a big old blossoming flower in this tea. This is symbolic of how your love life is about to bloom, honey. Okay? Ooh, stay in the water. The water represents the emotion, the love, the flow, if you will. I know guys usually say, can I swim in your ocean? So the ocean represents this love that is endless like the sea. Come through, ancestors. So I'm going to drop this in the tea and we shall see what is going to be. I need a tripod so I can hold this up while I'm doing it. I got my little phone thingy. Hold up. All right, that's a good little angle. So I'm going to drop the little pod in this water before I add the rest of this hot water. So this is what the little bud looks like when you put it in. See that? I think I'm going to start selling these on my website. It's a little tea. Flowering tea is what it's called. And this one is blueberry. Oh, shucks. And I didn't even read the directions, but I think you just drop it in the water. Let me see. Place a flower in a teapot or mug. Oh, I can put it in my glass. Okay, ancestors, should I put it in the pot? It's so much prettier in the pot, though. I think I'm going to put it in the pot. Next one, I'll put it in my cup. So you just drop it in there. And then I'm going to add some more water. This is going to be messy. I wish I had my, I don't know. Ugh. So it's still floating. I don't know, I have to read the directions. I hope I did it right. Let's see. I can't wait for this sound. Consult, child. Ancestors is speaking. So you drop, let's see what it says. You can't hardly read that. Can y'all read that? No. Place the tea flower in a teapot or cup or mug. Cover with boiling water. Oh, it needs to be boiling. So it's getting hot though, because I got the tea leaf, the tea light candle lit. So this should be hot. If not, I'll put it on the little plate, hot plate. Steep until leaves unfurl in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna watch this thing unfurl, y'all. Ooh, so fun. But that's what I saw. Like, your love is gonna blossom, honey. Stay in the flow, though. Stay in the flow, honey. says it's still warm, but it's not boiling. I think I have to boil the water. That means I have to bring out the other teapot, put it on the hot plate. Child, it's a whole conundrum, okay? Let's see. I just wanted some more tea because I want my tea to be darker, but I don't know. Maybe that's not the key. The key is boiling it. So I may have to do some more maneuvering by boiling. I think I can put this on the hot plate, but I just didn't want to. But I think I can. It's glass, ceramic, so. I'll stay tuned for this hot tea that the ancestors is serving today about your love life, honey. It's not bloomed yet. So this may take some time. You must be patient with your lover and yourself because it will take some time. It looks like it's doing a little something back there. It's hiding. Also, you got to keep your love life private. I said I wanted a message. This is a message. Keep your love life private between you and your lover only. I know some people like to braggadocious. Keep, girl and guys, shut your mouth and shut your mouth. Okay, so we got a little view of this little flower. It looks like it's unfurling a little bit, y'all. You see it? Can y'all see it? Let me move my cup back here. Can y'all see it unfurling a little bit? It keep moving, like it keep ducking and peeking and hiding, because it ain't nobody business how your love life unfolds but yours. I get the messages now. But it looks like it's slowly but surely it is unfolding. He's moving back in the opposite direction again. So this could take some time. I am going to pause this video and then I'll come back so that we can see what's going on. I wish I can just leave it, like leave it on so you can see how it unfolds. I may just do that. And then fast forward it so that you can see it happening. But I think the key may be boiling water, and this water is not boiling. If I can still touch it, it's warm, but it's not boiling. So that may be the key, because it did say boiling water and cover it. Cover it with boiling hot water, 3 to 5 inches. So it needs to be covered some more too. I'm learning. Maybe the next one will be good. Wait a minute. Is water steeping in here? Hold up. No, that looks like water. We shall see what happens, child. But my tea does look like it's getting darker because of this little bloom thingy. Well, we'll see what happens. If not, I'm going to put that in something different and just boil the water in my little hot plate in my regular glass tea pot, because I want to see it unfold, the little bloom. But the message from the ancestors is, 1, your love life is going to bloom. It may take some time. It may start off, small or not as robust as you would like it, but it will bloom if you and your partner, 2, keep your business private, 3, stay within the confines of your emotions and your love for each other. Sometimes you put your mouth on things and it can, mess things up. I know we have, not we, but y'all out there have girlfriends and boyfriends and best friends and all that. Your spouse should be your best friend. I'm going to say that again. Your spouse should be your best friend. If you're finding that your spouse is not your best friend, then you need to be praying to God and rethinking some things. So before you go any further into, you know, any type of intimacy dynamic or lover dynamic, you want to make sure you like this person and they can be considered as a best friend to you. Because if you don't like each other, it's going to be kind of hard for you to love each other. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about intimacy and love. It will bloom if you keep your mouth closed. Only speak with each other. Pillow talk with each other, not other people. And keep it private. I'm telling you. The little bud is telling me some things. You see every time I turn around and look at it, it goes in a different direction. It's like, this ain't none of your business. Maybe that's why it ain't blooming, because it don't want to be watched. But you can't help if others watching. But at the same time, you may be a public figure, couple, whatever. However, that love life situation needs to be private. Because I see how people are going to try to interfere to get details, information, because this is how they use that information against you. So in order for that to not occur, just keep your love life private and watch it blossom and bloom. I'll be back. All right. So I switched containers, put on a little hot plate action, and waiting for it to boil. Got a message coming in though. The boiling water, that can be turbulence in this love relationship, but that's what is going to gonna look that up, and I might consult the ancestors to see if there's anything else, or the angels to see if there's anything else that needs to be pulled out at this time. But I think this is good. We still waiting on this flower to bloom. Y'all see how it is now? Look at it in a few minutes when I come back. It's loosening up a little bit. It's not that little ball anymore. So your love is growing. With this passion that you have together, it's gonna grow. We're still waiting for this big bloom. Now the message. So you see how the little ball is now unfolding, and it's also moving around in there. So in the beginning interim phases of your relationship, it's probably best, like I said before, to keep, steady yourself, things private, blah, blah, blah. But as your love begins to get stronger and bloom, where it becomes bigger, then you may be able to move around and share more different things. But in the beginning phases, keep it private. More passion, the more we bloom. It's coming out, y'all. She's spreading her wings, guys. And I forgot to mention that this tea bud is edible flowers. So I may just eat this bud flowers and get further messages. She's getting big, look. Wow. Definitely gonna get some of these buds. Some more. This actually came with my little teapot, which I could put on this plate, but I didn't want to mess up anything. So I just used my other teapot, and I'm gonna just add this into the fancy one. Aesthetics, honey. We keep this one in the kitchen, and then the pretty one we can put out on the china table. She's blooming. See that passion? That passion is keeping this little hot, honey, and this blooming is opening. You and your partner hearts are opening and blooming and blossoming. Messages coming through. So as you can see, I transitioned our little friend into this pot again, and it's still not as big as it's supposed to be based on the pictures, but nevertheless, it's still blooming. I'm going to add a little bit more water, the rest of my tea, and then go from there. All right, so I added the rest of my tea. I'm going to let her sit there for a little while. I like my tea a little bit more stronger than that. Still got my lemon and ginger in here waiting for some of this tea. And we're still watching a little flower. Let me see. Let's take a little peek, see what she's doing in there. Just sitting and chilling. So I wonder what it tastes like. I'm going to taste the flowers, because it's edible. All right, let's get ready for this hot tea ancestor love message. Did y'all hear that? I'm out here wondering what the ancestors are doing. It's like I got all these decks. I'm like, which one do I use? And I'm hearing really? And then I got, that's because the heavenly hosts, you got all your elementals, everybody's involved in this situation because of the way it has been thus far. tumultuous. Yeah. So we're gonna call this into order. This is another thing. It's like a rattle, you know. So we're praying for everyone. That's all I can say. I'm just the messenger. So, but then this can also be denoted as a symbol of celebration of some sort. I'm going to look it up, of course. Let's do that. What does the rattle instrument symbolize? I hope I have enough juice on my phone. It is plugged in, but I meant like space. Because this seemed like this is going to be kind of long. It's already been 30 minutes in the pre with the tea. And I haven't even opened the cards yet. So I may chop this up a bit. Beyond its musical function, the term rattle it also carries significant cultural and spiritual meaning, particularly in many indigenous and ancient traditions where it is used in ceremonies to invoke spiritual connection, bring harmony, and for healing. So I don't know, but this was just minding its own business, laying on the it was laying on the ancestor's chest. And I went down there to grab a deck of cards, and I felt like it said to bring this as well. So, you know how some readers ring a bell? Well, we're ringing the rattle today, calling this here session into order. So I'm looking at 4 books on this rattle still, and yet what I just read to you was from Google. And I have a book here, the Book of Psychic Symbols by Melanie Barnum. Got this from a little thrift spot. Interpreting Intuitive Messages. Haven't really used it, but I'm looking up rattle. It's not in here, but instrument is. May represent music, may refer to a particular instrument or melody. Can suggest the need for music in your life. That is a fact. As in, instrument for change may represent a catalyst or a suggestion to change something or someone in your life. May suggest heavenly or spiritually tuning in. So all of that we're going to take into consideration. Now I'm seeing my dice. I think I got those. Hold the line. Got one on the floor. Where did you go? Where did it go? Oh, scarab. Uh-oh. Definitely an ancestral, ancient Egyptian symbol. This is going to be good. Then we have a bee. Let's look these things up. You got a scarab, you got a bee. Bee is not in here? That is crazy. See, when stuff like this happen, that's spirit, ancestors let me know you need to finish doing what you're supposed to be doing with your books, child. Because when you got to go do 2, 3 different books to get one thing, yeah. B, Okay, I got B on here. And what was the other one? Scarab. I might do some of this off camera because I don't want this video to be so long. And it's already long enough. And I ain't even flipped one card yet. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks out here. Ancestors is up to something, child. 8 is for new beginnings, I hear. Okay. Let's keep going. Then we have time. Divine timing. That's what's going on. This is critical 911, actually. Air, hot air balloon. I will use me some of my Lux oil. Have you gotten a bottle of Lux oil yet? Smells good. I'll put some of this on my hands so that we can have bless, consult, as well as get rid of the ash. So, angels, there's some shifts that's going on in our lives. And we are sensitive enough to see that, right? This is a part of our prayer. And so we're praying now for increased discernment so that we can know who is to not be a part of our new and, opening up to new people, situations, or whatever. We must have keen discernment to know why they have come. Why are they both salama trying to insert themselves into our lives? And so now we're lifting them up. Because the enemy of our soul is very cunning and crafty. And they will use whomever is available, whether knowingly or unknowingly. So we're lifting these things up to you. And so now, as we go forward, continue to speak, ancestors, like you have been all day long. Continue. And they're both son. This is what the enemy does not want. They want to interfere with divine connections, your divine source, your ancestral connection. They do not want you getting messages from your ancestors. And so, yes, you are correct to block that call or not answer that call or that text, because that is someone that you do not want to be a part of your future. And so I'm praying about it. And here on TV, I said TV, oh God, Spirit is our ancestor team, our spiritual team is revealing and unveiling and unmasking even now. So now the polite Chandra wants to send a little text. I'm sorry, I can't do this, such and such. But I also know how the enemy works even through a text. And I hear very sternly, do not text. We are too polite to the enemy of our soul, and perhaps this is why they have possibly been running rampant in our lives, doing the damnedest and the most, because we're too polite. Our natural demeanor of being nice and sweet and peaceful and loving, the enemy uses that against us. So again, we're praying for strength, and we're praying for spiritual insight and discernment to know who is for us and who is not. And we do not apologize for our discernment. We do not apologize for our forward movement. We do not apologize for being led by our spiritual team, even when others don't agree with it or see what we see. We thank you now. We declare victory over whatever's about to come out in these cards, in this dice, in this consult. We pray that they have spiritual ears and eyes to hear and receive and accept what is being said here today. We thank you now. And it is so. Our next dice is the lighthouse or a tower. Then we have an arrow. Guidance, direction, focus, Then we have a flashlight so that you can see what you couldn't see before. Then we have, this looks like a palm tree. You may be going on a little vacation or vacation. Then we have a magnet. This is a love consult, so this is about the magnitude, the magnetic attraction between you and your person. So angels, ancestors, what is first? Because you got all the decks out here, bro. What's up? I don't know which way to go. Let's start with one of these ancestor decks. This is not an ancestor deck, but I call it an ancestor deck. So I'm going to start with that and put these dice over here and keep them in mind. What happened to the one that fell? All right, here we go. Messages, ancestors that you want to... Oh man, I'm seeing all kind of stuff. Okay, hold up. I need to cleanse my decks. Yikes. So I'm going to clean this one and then I'll leave this sage stick by the rest of the deck so that it can be burning in the background. I need to get me one of those little lighter torches. It lights the sage sticks better. If you would like to gift one to Coach C, all of my links are on my website or below. If you want to be a blessing. And I have announcements after this. I think we have a membership drive going on at a discounted rate. Also have the 'Tis the Season holiday gift giving going on. Always accepting donations for homelessness, which is a very dear subject to my heart here. What else? Always back to school supplies, always accepting those. And we're believing for expansion. Let's just say expansion is in our future. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Ancestors, what else do you want to share? I have one card that flipped over. Looks like 6 of swords or wands, 6 of wands. This is some type of celebration, some type of victory, processional happening here. Ancestors are celebrating something. Some type of race has been won. In the spirit realm, you have this big bold lion and this man that's holding a victory wreath. You have your little cheerleaders on the outskirts. And up in the heavenlies, it was a race. You have a runner here. You got your flowers at the feet of the king. So definitely, this is some type of win. Ancestors is letting us know there's some type of win in the spirit realm concerning love. What else, Spirit? What else, ancestors, do you want to share? Ciao. Drink some more of this bitter tea. Do not know why I had to drink it like this today, but it's for a purpose. I'm just believing that. Because someone may have to drink something or accept something as I look at this here ugly mouth and feet and eyes. You're about to see some stuff. And you might have to swallow some bitter stuff because it's about letting go of people. That's a part of it. But someone may be hurt or sick or something. Very interesting. Very interesting. Can I get one more? I think I'm going to do 3s from each deck if I have enough time. I don't think I'm going to have to pull from all of these decks, right, ancestors? Got 2, 3. Hierophant, not Hierophant, neophyte. Somebody's learning something new from a wise person, being led by wisdom, as well as the divine. There go that water again. Remember, we talked about that in the bloom tea. So there's the sunflower that may be blooming inside of the emotions and the passion for that person. Come on through, spirit team. So this person may be getting some wisdom from an elder concerning love and getting guidance as to next steps. All right, let's keep going. What's the next card that you want me to use? Because we got a lot of them out here now. I haven't used these ones in a while, so let me check on that. All right. They falling everywhere. Okay. Get a couple of these and keep moving. Ancestors continue with this storyline. Someone is gaining wisdom in the areas of love, possibly from an elder or from an ancestor in the astral realm or in the physical. Someone is also celebrating some type of win, a victory of some sort. We got miracles. Miracles is happening for us. Come on, say that. Miracles is happening. You're being asked to pay attention. Pay close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Miracles. Are we looking for the miracles? Do we see the miracles? I'm talking to me. Because sometimes we can be so frustrated about our own situations that we don't see what our spiritual team is doing right in front of us. Speak up. I saw you speak up. Somebody needs to release and speak up to bring balance. What else, ancestors? These are my last two. Got reward and recognition. Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Then you have solitude. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. So we have miracles that are occurring. You have reward and recognition. And you have solitude. I hear in that order. Miracles, rewards, and solitude. All right, let's keep going. What's next, ancestors? I want to get one from this here deck. I haven't used this deck in a while either. Let's see. Messages. I love how this deck shuffles. I like this material. Oh, my little dice is turning over. That's interesting, huh? Somebody took a gamble with you, but evidently that is changing. Will it be in their favor or not? That is the question. All right, ancestors, let's keep going. Can I please get one more or some of these cards here from our Akashic records? Is there any messages? Kind of hard to shuffle. Queen of Scrolls here. What about the Queen of Scrolls? Seeing some things in her third eye, which is illuminated and lit up. What else? I hear stay the course. Ancestors, spirit team is saying to stay the course. We have spring and autumn. What about spring and autumn? Then we have the king of forces, possibly using all of the elements from spring and autumn to their advantage in some way, shape, or form, as well as the animal kingdom. We did pull out some scarabs, a scarab and a bee. Wielding, I hear, wielding. So the four of forces, spring and autumn, is duality, or the opposite. You have spring and you flip it and you have autumn. What happens in springtime? Things begin to bloom and grow. What happens in autumn? The things that you planted, you're now receiving. It's harvest time, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew I wanted that card deck for something. Let's keep going. We have a few more to go. I don't know if I want any of these just yet. Yeah, I don't know if I want that. Let's go to love. My deck. All right. Try not to keep this too long, but I think I already have, especially in that pre-tea messages. I'm going to try to edit some of that. All right, what do you want to add, ancestors? What do you want to add to the messages that we are already receiving? We got miracles happening, harvest time. What else? Here, reunions are happening. Reunions are happening, one way, shape, or form. What else? I'll just have to fall, right? Spiritual bath. Right? You know, I'm making some, I call it laver. That was something that I was supposed to make when I did the first launch with the botanical shop. But I didn't make the laver. I made soap instead. Like the bars, the charcoal detoxifying bar of soap. But I'm making some laver and I'm kind of playing with different scents. And it's ironic that the bath gel that's on here, that was from, I think, one of those spots, Bath and Body Works, I think. It smells similar to that. So, I know one thing is also you need to have a spiritual bath. I know I do. And the other message is I need to go ahead and release that laver. Laver. Spiritual body wash. It is divine. I don't think it's... it is a body wash, but a full body. You can wash your hair with it as well. And it brings so much clarity. And it helps your crown chakra. So we have unmask. This is what the spiritual bath is going to help you with. Oh, man. All right, ancestors. What else? Cards are really, I don't know. gateway. Some type of portal is opening up for you. A path that may have been closed before. Thank you, spiritual team. A path that may have been closed before is now open. Then we have amethyst, one of my favorite stones. I don't have my amethyst here, but there is something opening up for you. And amethyst stone may help you to see it, you know, because angels and ancestors is reminding us that miracles are occurring, but we possibly are not focused enough to see it. I'm talking to me. All right. What else, Spirit? They concur by throwing all the cards on the floor. Okay, ancestors, I get the message. Does that mean we're done with this deck now? Move on. Okay, let's I got the message. Got it. Wow, I just got something else. Personal. Okay, let's keep going. Let's try this love deck. I don't think I want that one. Let's do some sexy cards today, since I'm in my night attire. This is really the attire that, you know, I think I did a little preview of that video yesterday about come and rest. That was the very first video that I was going to release from the sacred space in your bedroom, in your bed. And this is intended for married folk, okay? So if you're not married, I mean, to each his own, but my intentions was for married folk or for twin flames that are in reconciliation phases or things of that nature, but it was also always intended for those that were married, okay? This is one of the reasons why I have on my nighttime attire, because this consult is supposed to be with you and your person from your bed. And I'm looking forward to that type of consult. Yes, I am still believing in love. So, we shall see. All right, let's keep going. What are the messages, ancestors, spirit team, from these sacred, sexy decks that we need to glean from here? Sacred, sexy decks. Nourishment fell on the floor. Even. Time for balance in this relationship. What else? Let's get a few more. Quick notes, quick notes. While I'm wrapping this up a little, what else fell on the floor? We got justice. Told y'all things is being made right. Even. Justice is here, honey. Do we want to end on justice, or is there something? Now I'm seeing the Kipper. Okay, Kipper. What else, Spirit? Okay, Kipper it is. All right, 1 second. Money matters. I do have another abundance deck here, but I specifically saw to get this deck what messages wants to come out. concerning finances, something about justice in the financial department. Justice in the financial department. Got a flipper. Told you it was justice in the financial department. Adjudication. Tell me more. What's this justice and adjudication about concerning finances? What else do you want to share concerning this here topic? Nothing? Is that all we need to know? Justice is being served through adjudication. Something legally has been settled concerning your finances. Okay, when will we know this? When will we know? No cards. All right, maybe that's it. We just needed to know that. Because nothing's coming up. Got a flipper, privileged lady. This is going to make you a privileged lady. Wow. Anything else? Official mail. Official person. Maybe going to deliver something to you. Okay. Something about family. Crack the deck on family room. Is that family room? Community. There's a gift coming. Might be an answer to some type of employment situation. There are a lot of people that are searching for jobs. I ain't saying nothing. Some are in the midst of change. This can be change. If you're receiving some justice through adjudication, which is going to make you a privileged woman, and it's going to be delivered. I said, when is it coming? So it's going to be delivered by an official person. This could be also certified mail or official mail. Take what resonates. And this is going to change your life and your situation. Okay. Crack the deck on courtship. Is there anything else you want to share here? I think that's it from this deck. Keep moving, and I'm going to be wrapping this up. Yeah, that's it from that deck. And our final deck, I believe, is some angel messages. Beloveds, if you would like a one-on-one from me, code C, links are below. Get in on this membership, introductory price for our coursework. Point, click, and shop to support your friend in holistic wellness. Support our causes. Subscribe to our channel. Like this video. Share this video. Amen. Thank you in advance. Angels, what messages do you want to share to close this set out? I'm done. What did I say in the interim prayer about increase our discernment to know who's supposed to be around us and who's not? Detox your friendships. Hello. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. I rest my case. Anything else? Do the work. It is not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Do the work, and our final, I believe, card is final messages here, wrapping this up. Is there anything else that I need to share? I think I cracked open all 8 of these decks. Well, 7 of them. Gotten messages. So now, where do we go from here, Spirit? Gotta go on the floor, don't you? Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. I concur. I think that is all for today's messages. I pray that something was said today to help you in some great or small way. Amen. Peace and love until next time. Bye. Here's some news that you can use.
I'm Ellie, the lucky elf, and I'm here to introduce my favorite time of the year. Well, I'm an all-year elf, but anyway, we're talking about the holidays. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and we will introduce something to you. Take a listen.
It's that time of the year. 'Tis the season. Holiday giveaway. Now accepting donations. Homeless care supplies. Gift cards. Small unwrapped Christmas toys for kids. And whatever else is on your heart to give. The links are below. Thank you, thank you, thank you in advance. Anyone wants to support your friend in holistic wellness in this next phase of her spiritual practice, please do so. The links are below. Thank you in advance. Oh yeah, she takes tips too. Prayer requests, praise reports, because we want to highlight them and we want to pray for you, with you, on behalf of you, alongside of you, your family, and your business and your ministry. So please don't forget to submit your prayer requests. All the information is on the screen. Amen. See you soon. Botanical shop with 20 items. I counted it and I'm like, I really have 20 items. See, when you're working in creation mode, you're just doing what you're being led to do. And when you look, you got like all of this stuff, right? Anyway, long story short, so I guess this is a little plea, pitch, or whatever you want to call it, to tip Coach C today. Shop. You can just give, donate, or whatever. Cash App, or I have links via my website, or you can schedule a consult. From me, Coach C, your friend in holistic wellness. And like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell notification button, please and thank you. Summer is gliding its way on out, and we have to usher in our fall fashions. Take a look. To be honest, have the hard conversation, because this is not going to change by itself. Perhaps loving on ourselves more and some of our love tools can assist you in doing that. Some of our love tools. Beloveds, remember, we're always in the mode of celebration, no matter what. Thanks for tuning in to these announcements.
Every situation we got the victory. Every circumstance we got the victory. Yeah, yeah. If you really mean that, lift your voices. Yeah, come on. Every situation, the victory. Come on, the devil needs to hear your
Proclamase Camino del Señor. We prepare the way. We prepare the way. We prepare the way